Welcome into Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Week. Second round action in the 6A state tournament as the 9-seeded Syracuse Titans coming down to take on the 8-seeded Skyridge Falcons. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. We've got a great 8-9 matchup coming up for you here today. A couple teams that were contending in their respective regions. We'll start by introducing the Syracuse Titans. There's a team, Coach Braden Hamblin, out of Region 1, finished third in that region. Losses to Fremont and Davis up there, but they've got a senior core. When you look at Gracie Sorensen, Whitney Sorensen, the senior duo, they've been spectacular this year. Both average double digits, 12 and 7 for Whitney, 10 and 7 for Gracie, and good support scoring with them. Skyly Hopkins averaging 8, Avery Sanders 7. This is a good group for Syracuse, and this is kind of the year with the Sorensens, the opportunity to make a deep run in the playoffs, but it's going to have to continue here tonight, coming off a nice first round win is Syracuse and trying to keep that momentum in play here tonight. Meanwhile, you talk about Skyridge, the 8th seed in this 6A bracket. And for Coach Shaylee Nielsen, this is a team in Region 4, it finished second in that region. But this is a really complete roster. You look at KJ Gottberg in the block. She does such a great job offensively, defensively. Danya Perkins. If you joined us for the Westlake game, you heard a coach rave about Danya's ability here for Skyridge. And then for the guard play, you look at Cambry Blackham, as well as Tegan Gray. Gray, a senior, Blackham, a sophomore. But that backcourt, they do a lot of stuff defensively and offensively. Their penetration and their ability to shoot from long range really adds a difficult element to this Skyridge team. They can be as complete, as difficult to deal with as you'll find, as we'll get to see that here tonight. Syracuse and Skyridge underway here. Second round action, and we've got a traveling violation here immediately. Syracuse basketball. Titans in the green uniforms and Skyridge in the home whites. Want to let you know the clock you see on your screen unofficial. At times we will start it early, start it late. That is to try to keep it in sync with the game clock here in the building. You see Skyridge coming out active, trying to run here defensively. There's Sorensen able to crawl it over the front of the rim. First points for Syracuse going the way of the senior Whitney Sorensen. 2-3 zone here for Syracuse now, and dealing with that pressure was one of the keys for Syracuse as Gottberg tries to go inside to Perkins. KJ gets it back here for Skyridge. They'll work near side. There's Blackham. Now switches over with Toole. Here's KJ. Long baseline jumper for KJ, just short, batted out, and we'll go back here to the Titans. See a little extended pressure here for Skyridge. They will do this regularly here tonight. That pressure gave fits to Westlake, Lone Peak, and that intercepted by Blackham. Cambry all the way. Coach Nielsen talks about this defense they employ and how critical those guards are. And there's Blackham with the steal. Here's Danya. Fouled on the attempt, and Perkins now going to head to the line. And how about a couple of good offensive looks here for Skyridge coming from that defensive pressure. And it will be the first personal there on Sanders. And 2 free throws for Perkins, the first in, and Skyridge has their first lead. Two for two. Syracuse giving that right back to Whitney. Giving the charge here. 3 on the way from Hopkins is strong. Toole with the board. Cambry sends near side with Gray. High post, Perkins sends out. Toole for three. That off the mark, and an offensive board gathered by Gray. That finds its way to Tegan. She'll try from long range. Tegan Gray for three. And the lead pushed to 5 here for the Falcons early on. KJ with the steal. Perkins for pressure from behind, and the foul going to be called here on Hopkins. That'll be the first personal on Skyley, second team foul on Syracuse. And that pressure from Skyridge effective here early on. Sent out, Gray works back. Cambry. Back-to-back threes for Skyridge. It's 10-2, a 10-0 run here from the Falcons. Sorensen into the paint, off the window, won't go. Offensive board by Hopkins. Foul here on the floor, as it will be the first team foul on Skyridge. This foul called on Toole. It'll be baseline here with the Titans. Off the inbound play, too strong. Rebounded by Skyridge, as that was Belasica, the freshman, with the rebound. Bella's going to be a player to keep an eye on here at Skyridge for years to come. Good minutes for the 5'8" guard as she's trying to establish herself in the block here. And that deflected out, stays here. Still in that 2-3 zone here is Syracuse. Sika, good ball movement. Perkins just wouldn't go down. And it's Hopkins with the rebound. Here comes that trap, dribbling through. Sanders inside, Sorensen, contact. And 2 shots coming here for Gracie. The home side is not big fans of that call. As Gracie, first free throw rattles out. Oh for 2 for Sorensen. Blackham. Over with Gray. Here's Sika. Oh, pesky steal there from Steed. Up the floor with Sanders. Tough angle and fouled on the shot. It'll be free throws coming up here for Avery Sanders. One for 2 on the trip. Work near side. Blackham able to pull from 15. That won't go. Batted around. Taken away by Gray. Inside to KJ. Fouled. And it'll be 2 free throws here for KJ as Whitney Sorensen picking up her first. Third team foul on the Titans. And at the line, KJ scoring one more here. One for 2. Looking inside, just overthrown. Trying to get it in with Gracie, was just a touch too tall. As Addie Arnell will come on the floor here for Skyridge. As Tegan Gray will catch a rest. So in that zone here are the Titans. Work to the corner. Blackham gonna dribble out. Boy, kind of got caught there, and it's a turnover. Syracuse pushing the tempo. Over with Hopkins. Leaves that back. 3 from Sanders. Off the mark, rebounded by Arnell. Addy, she'll try from long range, and that rebounded by Hopkins for Syracuse. Titans trying to push it up the floor here as offenses have lost some of their rhythm. That lost out of play. It'll be Skyridge basketball. Perkins and Gray both coming back on the floor here for Skyridge. It's a 10-0 Skyridge run. And free throws by each side since, or a free throw for each side since. Here's Gottberg looking inside. Perkins has to send it out. Good collapse there by that Syracuse defense. Back to Bella. She'll take the 3. Good ball movement. And how about the freshman ready to take the shot the moment that ball came is Gracie inside, drawing the contact. She'll head back to the line as Gottberg whistled for the foul. Be the first personal on KJ. And Gracie making the first. Important free throws here for Syracuse as they're trying to hang around. This hot start from Skyridge as Blackridge will come back on the floor here. As we approach 2 minutes to go here in our opening quarter. 14-5, the advantage for the higher seeded Falcons. KJ trying to work around Whitney. Nice move there from KJ Gottberg, 16-5. The lead there, boy, that just kept here is Danielle Steed. Nice job not giving up on that. How about Sorensen getting fantastic positioning in the paint and able to score it there over Gottberg. Gray for 3. That was just short. Rebound finds its way to Steed. Trying to be cognizant of that pressure. Back into the defense here for the Falcons. Skipped over. Long 3 from Sanders. Just off the mark. Batted around. That ball found its way to Blackham on the floor. She did enough to get that to her teammate, and it's Perkins on the other end. Down to 1 minute left here in our opening quarter. Again, the pressure there, able to get rid of it. Worked over. Baseline J from Gracie rattles in. And now we're starting to see these two offenses find their rhythm here late in this first quarter. Got an over and back violation. Gottberg will come off the floor here. Would presume for this final sequence is Abby Hymas coming on the floor for Skyridge. Inside of 30 to play in our opening quarter. Trap there. Sika coming up with a steal. Here's Blackham. Cambry. Oh, Perkins. How about the job of Sika? She did a great job of really taking Sorensen away from the play as Syracuse won't get a shot off, and it's a 20-9 start for Skyridge. at home in the second round of the 6A state tournament. The Falcons leading Syracuse 20-9.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I want to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Twenty to 9, the advantage for Skyridge. A great start for Coach Nilsson. Talking with her, she talked about, boy, wanted a good start tonight, wanted her team to see the ball go through the net a few times and get some confidence. That's certainly been the case here in that first quarter. Shot the ball well from long range. The defense has had a couple of deflections and steals. They've done a nice job. There's another trap, playing that out, batted around, somehow finds its way to Gracie, and then fouled here. Going to be called on Perkins. That will be the 5th team foul on Skyridge. But you can see that pressure. It is causing some issues here for Syracuse, and it has done that with a lot of teams for Skyridge. I mean, this is a group, a unit. Coach Nilsson saying, hey, look, we feel like we can keep most of our opponents inside of 50 points, right, in that 40 range, and that gives us a great shot to win on any given night as Syracuse working right to the rim off the inbound. Time is called for her first, and it will be Hopkins heading to the line here to shoot 2 for the Titans. And if you're Syracuse, hey, look, now you've seen it, and an opportunity to kind of get used to it. The pressure it's trying to instill, the tempo it's trying to create, and now how do you adjust to that? Will be the question here for Coach Hamblin. He's facing a double-digit deficit here. 1 for 2 on the trip, and it is a 10-point difference. Hymas works back out. Gray, extra pass to Blackham. Well, they left Cambry alone there for a little bit. Sika. Good recovery there by that Syracuse defense. Able to get back in position. And Cambry going to take the 3. That just off the front of the rim. And Syracuse with the clear. Sorensen playing ahead. That batted. Oh, how about the eyes there by Gracie. Able to move it over with Hopkins, who hits the J. And it's an 8-point difference. That one nearly stolen by Hopkins. And then a traveling violation. It's Syracuse basketball. The Titans flexing their defensive muscle here to start this second quarter as Shea Toole has come back on the floor here for Skyridge. Skipped over. Ball movement finds Sanders. That 3 strong. Offensive board and then a traveling violation. Skyridge basketball. The winner advances to the quarters to take on the winner of Lone Peak and Layton. Lone Peak undefeated on the season. They had some good battles with this Skyridge group as Gottberg turned around there from the junction, able to hit the J. Pushing the lead back up to 10 here. That game will be up at the U. We'll have it for you right here on Game Night Live Rewind as tournament 5A and 6A moving up to the University of Utah for quarterfinal action starting on Monday. Pressure there, thrown up. Gottberg able to deflect it. Over with Shea. Tried to skip over. And that deflected into the backcourt. And a turnover here from Skyridge. Syracuse basketball. 5:40 to go. The Syracuse boys came down to Region 4 last night, upset the Lone Peak Knights. The Syracuse girls trying to pull a similar region upset here in their second round matchup. Sorensen, that three just rattled out, and it finds its way to Gray. Skyridge on the run. Cambry. Here's Gottberg from the baseline. Gray trying to work around the pressure there of Steed and drawing the contact there. Be the fourth team foul on Syracuse. And the first personal there on Danielle. As Hymas and Perkins both back on the floor. Perkins won't go. And it is Steed coming up with it. Lobbed ahead there for Hopkins. Sent over, deflected by Blackham, out of play. Quick ball movement, finds Sorensen, was looking inside there for Gracie. Boy, one where if Whitney Nate maybe realizes she might have a quick trigger there if she can catch that and get squared up. Off the inbound. That shot won't go. Hymas was there defensively, did a great job on the box out. And now it's Blackham pushing it up the floor through traffic, blocked away, and that is out off of Blackham. That ball just came down right on the back of Cambry. Very little she's going to be able to do on that, and it's Syracuse basketball. That's a great job breaking it. Sika, boy, Bella was able to get a hand on it, but the strength on the play, Syracuse still able to score it. Pull back here within 8. Midway through this second quarter, 8-9 matchup. Toole moving over. 3 from Blackham. The lead pushed to 11. Good handoff there for Sanders to the corner. Hopkins trying to match it. Wouldn't go. And how about Blackham there? She's got the task on that play of, I don't know if it was intentional, but it was a situation she was in, having to box out Gracie Sorensen. And Cambry, the sophomore, just 5'6", but she was not going to shy away from that task as Hymas hitting the corner 3. And Skyridge opening things up here. 28-14 Falcons. Drive off the window for Hopkins. Excuse me, that was Steed with the bucket. And now a timeout here taken by Skyridge. 28-16, Falcons looking strong here in the first half. You're watching Game Night Live's coverage of second round action in the 6A state tournament.
Gear up, get out, and get moving. Locally owned and operated since 1995, visit us at saltlakerunning.com today.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Test day's test day. Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of VIEW.
(28-16) Falcons. Strong start. Look, that perimeter has been there. It's an aspect to Skyridge that Coach Nielsen was like, look, we don't have to shoot the lights out, but we got to make open looks when we have them, and Skyridge has certainly done that here in this first half. Syracuse, that been in that zone most of this first half, has a tendency to give up some of those looks if you're not quick on the closeout. Coach Hamblin knew, hey, we got to protect the drive, we got to contest shots. And really that contest shots from long range has been the opportunity for them, as a late closeout there on Perkins, but she leaves it short. Now Syracuse trying to break the pressure. You know, a lot of teams will get into pressure after makes. How about the pressure after a miss here from Skyridge? Looking around, Hopkins fouled in the lane there. And that foul given here by Hymas. I think the second personal on Abby. And that the 7th team foul, so 1-on-1 free throws here for Syracuse. Front end of the 1-and-1, good. Sika gonna come back on the floor here for Skyridge. Two for two. Inside of 2 to play here in our first half. Gottberg over with Blackham. Now coming near side, Hymas trying to work that over with Sika quickly. Broken up there by Hopkins. Whitney, offensive foul. Second personal on Whitney Sorensen. 5th team foul there on Syracuse. Boy, look at the hard closeout there by Sanders, trying to really pressure up top as Gottberg able to score off the window there against Gracie. Trying to work up the floor here quickly, and traveling violation. That ball got caught right against the body. The official right there, and a timeout here going to be taken by Syracuse. Timeout, Titans. We'll be back after this.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Test day's test day. Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of VIEW.
1:11 left here in our first half. Skyridge basketball. 30-18. Been in control for the majority of this first half. The Falcons have been. Trailed 2-0 for a 10-0 run, and have really not allowed Syracuse back to within the 8 since that point. As that shot off the front of the rim, Syracuse with the board. Sanders here trying to work through the pressure. Over with Gracie. Kicked out. 3 on the way. Good for Danielle Steed. Good execution there for the Titans as now Coach Hamlin trying to yell out, encourage his defense here, and Skyridge looking content to try to draw things out here a little bit. Gottberg traveling. Syracuse basketball, a chance here to get back within that 8 number as Courtney Barker checking in for the Titans. Pressure back in place here. Dribbling right around it. Sanders. Clock down to 15 seconds. Baseline cut off, but a blocking foul here. Going to be the call. Blackham picking up the foul. It'll be 1-and-1 free throws here for Barker. First free throw from Courtney good. Earns a second. (30-23), Skyridge leading Syracuse at home at the break. You're watching second round action in the 6A state playoffs only on Game Night Live Rewind, presented by Heidemann and Associates. Welcome back. 30-23, the advantage for Skyridge to start half number 2. A 14-10 second quarter for the Titans as they started to handle that pressure a little bit better. Still coming on that zone here, and we'll see what they've got in store here in this second half. As we've seen them make Skyridge work a little bit harder offensively, and the Falcons having to do so here. Nice patience on this possession as they work back with Toole, and that one taken away. She tried to get it to Gottberg, but some length on the interior there, including by Gracie Sorensen, just took that away. In the corner, passed out. Quick ball movement here. High post with Hopkins. She kicks it out, extra pass, finds Whitney for 3. Oh, that just rimmed out. Boy, good look from the corner there for Whitney. But couldn't get it to drop, and it's rebounded there cleanly by Skyridge. Gray looking for 3, and Teagan dials up another triple. She's had a couple of those tonight. Foul here called on Toole in the backcourt. Might be the third on Shea. It is. Coach Nielsen here, is she going to go to the bench? Looking like a late substitution there, so Shea going to have to stay on the floor here. Moved over here with Steed. Oh, good ball movement in the paint. Somehow got that shot around Gottberg. Steed able to track down her own miss, and now we've got a timeout taken by Syracuse as Coach Hamblin wanting to talk about a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him and be back after this.
Ouch! Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey! Prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Titan basketball in the corner. There's Sanders. Hopkins back to Steed. They work back to Hopkins. Gottberg did a nice job staying vertical, but Gracie had that come her way. How about another offensive rebound, and then Sika able to knock it away. The pass just behind Gray and out of play. It'll go back to Syracuse. Stolen away, but came down out of play. Boy, that close to having Tegan Gray with another steal here for Syracuse. The defense has generated maybe a 4 or 5 here already off of that 1-3-1. Is that batted out by Gracie, but couldn't be handled. A turnover there by the Titans. There's Gray. Quick first set there. Worked inside with Gottberg. Somehow able to feed Perkins, but it won't go. And last touch there by Whitney. Out of play. It'll stay with Skyridge. And Whitney Sorensen, you can see she's starting to just, feels like a little frustrated with her night. She's had some open looks that she hasn't been able to get, and that one that she normally corrals, and just had that lost out. And you can see a little bit of frustration by her as Gottberg able to square up and hit it. And Gray generating another turnover here. Sika has help. Oh, great play there defensively as it was knocked out there by Syracuse. And Skyridge now will have to set up. Cambry over to Toole. Gottberg, she'll take it. KJ Gottberg, you know, she started early with that long baseline jumper. You thought, man, you wonder if you want to get her closer looks, but she's hit maybe 3 of those from 15 and beyond in this contest. She's going with a lot of confidence right now as a corner 3 is short from Hopkins. And Bella here going to be called on the foul. Be the first personal on Bella. Here's Whitney. That wouldn't go. Whitney, the leading scorer for Syracuse, and has had a tough night finding her offensive consistency. Had a nice closeout there as it's one and done there for Skyridge. Toole trying to rush back defensively and maybe forced a bit of a quick shot there by Sanders as a timeout taken here by Skyridge. We'll stay here, take a moment to thank some of our sponsors. Game Night Live Rewind is brought to you by Heidemann & Associates, a full-service law firm with locations all along the Wasatch Front. They'll even meet with you virtually. If you have any legal needs, contact the experts at Heidemann & Associates. Tell them Rewind sent you, and you'll get a free consultation. Call 801-608-75. That's the wrong number. 801-754-4240. Man, so many reads in that head. Sometimes you get them mixed up. That was almost dangerous. Also want to thank the Riley Jensen Mental Performance Group, the official mental performance coaches of Weber State University, Utah State University, and Real Salt Lake. If you're trying to elevate your mental performance, visit rjpg.net to schedule time with Riley Jensen. Another timeout. Toole here on the drive. Step around and a reverse by Shea Toole. Pushing this up to 16. How about the take there by the sophomore? And foot on the line. Another turnover here by Syracuse. Skyridge defense living up to its billing here tonight. Long 3. And Skyridge right now feeling it. Perkins able to deflect that. Gray for 3. Oh, a third quarter burst from Skyridge has the largest lead of the night. 45-23 Falcons.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I want to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Ouch. Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Well, the offense has been clicking for the Falcons here tonight as Sorensen lost her footing. Falcons here on the run. Gray blocked away. There's a nice play made by Whitney as she had lost her footing, got back to her feet, and ran down to help her team on the defensive end. Got the block. Skyridge basketball. Perkins sends it out. Hymas. Oh, good vision there by Abby. Toole trying to work that back over with Perkins. Broken up there by the Titans. Inside of 2 to go here. And it's stolen away by Toole. And then how about Steed winning it back up the floor? And Barker able to score there for Syracuse will end what was a big run there from the Skyridge Falcons. It was 30-23 at the break. It was a 15-2 start to this third quarter for Skyridge. Remember, it was a 10-2 start in the first quarter for the Falcons. Foul here called on the floor. And substitutions here as Bella Sika coming back on the floor. Gottberg as well. I want to remind you, the winner of this game will advance to take on Lone Peak. Undefeated, the Knights region champs out of Region 4, the #1 seed in this 6A state tournament. Skyridge played them tough in their couple of region battles this season. Coach Nilsson saying, hey, we're going to have to go through them sometime. Might as well be in the quarters. The way the defense and offense has been tonight. Man, you can continue this momentum. Can try to pull off what would be one of the biggest upsets in the state. Inside of a minute left. Gray back with Cambry here. .35 seconds left here in the third. Blackham taking time off and finally drawing the contact there. Just a sophomore. A couple more years here for Cambry. Back to Gray inside. Gottberg traveled with it. Trying to utilize that power dribble through traffic and ends up turning it over. Working against that pressure. Sorensen inside. Barker, too strong. Rebound on the backside there by Arnell. Clock down to 10 seconds. Blackham giving it a quick look. Inside of 5, knocked away. The heave will be short. The third quarter expires. And it is Skyridge holding the 20-point lead as we head to the fourth. Next on Game Night Live Rewind, only on KSLSports.com. Start of the fourth quarter, Skyridge a 15-2 third to open this game up. Drive there, and that shot wouldn't go, and a foul here, the loose ball foul called on Syracuse. Contested shot there, and Skyridge able to come up with it. Foul called there on Gracie, her first for the senior. This is a Syracuse team that shoots just below 40% from the floor on the season, and tonight it's just not been at that efficiency. The defense has certainly been disruptive. They've had some looks they've been accustomed to making that have not gone, as the foul called there on the inside. This will be on Gracie again, I believe. And it will be Gottberg heading to the line. And, you know, the other aspect of that is Skyridge, the way their offense came out, both at the start of this game and the start of the second half, really kind of set a tone. And when you get that kind of energy and momentum, man, it can be so hard on the road to try to combat that. And Gottberg there, one of two. And now we've got a loose ball foul here going to be called on Sika. But really for Coach Nielsen, you got to be thrilled with the way that things were executed offensively, defensively early on in both halves. Is helped give the Falcons the separation they've needed here. That pressure has worked well. As up the floor with Gracie. Syracuse started to beat that a little bit late in the first half. But not with that amount of ease, as it's nearly lost again. But I love the little counterpunch there by Skyridge, as it was Bella Sika running the floor after the made bucket. Inside, Gracie moves over. 15-footer won't go, and a foul here inside. This called on Blackham, second personal. 4 team fouls for each side here. Inside, Barker couldn't get it to go. Perkins with the board. Blackham traveled. I could hear feedback from the other side of the gym. We'll just leave that. It was clean feedback, but feedback nonetheless. Differing opinions on that play. Sanders will pull up. Sims kept that in. Barker stepping around, and that is not going to. Skyridge on that one, they felt they got snake bit on the one end, and then to have that, I think a little bit of politicking going on here on that Skyridge bench. 48-29. Perkins looking inside the tool. That one came up high on Shea. That's I want to make sure Shea's okay. She's staying in here, but that's one of those plays that might require dental work if you aren't careful. How about Blackham? Oh, just stepped out. Hopkins plays that back out. Pressure there. And we've got a dual possession. Pressure does his job. And a technical foul here just called on Syracuse. As time player there didn't like the dual possession call and kind of fired that basketball back to the official and wanted to keep things in check here. A technical was issued. So free throws here for Gray. 5:34 to go. First, no good. One more here for Teagan. Gray 1 for 2. Blackham did come over, got an explanation from the official on that traveling call, and I think she felt okay with the explanation for what that's worth. It was a great idea on the move. Certainly one that she'll keep in that back pocket because it certainly freed up a nice lane. She's got it here. And the foul there on the hard closeout of Sanders. 16 foul there on the Titans. Inbounded for Toole. Shea going up, draws the contact, and Toole will head to the line. My apologies, we got the scoreboard there just a little wrong. 49-29 our score here with 2 free throws here for Toole. First there just misses. Madison Newhall coming on the floor here is Gracie Sorensen comes off. And Toole misses that free throw as well. Rebounded by Syracuse. And I think this might be on Shea. It is. That'll be the 4th here on Toole, and Sims quickly to the table to come on here for the Falcons. I said Sims. Sika. My apologies, Bella. You know, if I recall correctly, there's a swimmer named Bella Sims, and I've struggled with that a little bit this season. Bella Sika on here for Skyridge. By the way, Bella Sims, if she's a good swimmer. You'll probably hear that name in future years representing the country. Is that one knocked out by Blackham. Back inside and a dual possession. The arrow saying it should be going to Skyridge. Maybe didn't switch it. That appears to be the case. Everyone appears to be in agreement here. Open look for Sanders. Avery able to hit the 3 there for the Titans. Blackham finds Sika, just short. Syracuse basketball. That was the 6th team foul on Skyridge. Free throws both ways the rest of the way. Just past the outstretched reach of Gray. 3 on the way. Good for Skyly Hopkins. And a timeout taken here by Skyridge. 14-point game. Does Syracuse have enough to pull the comeback? We'll be back after this. want to thank Skyridge High School. They've been great hosts tonight, and tonight's acting AD, Jeff Gardner. Got to always got to give a little bit of love to Coach Gardner. Does such a great job here on the boys' side and is helping everything to run efficiently tonight. Been a good night for the orange and gray. As they've got themselves a 14-point lead and still trying to close this one out here. As Syracuse moving here to a man defense. We've been in that 2-3 for a lot of the night. As we're past the midway point here in our fourth quarter. Hymas over with Sika. And you see patience here from Skyridge. Of course, this is where my good friend Dusty Lister likes to remind viewers. No shot clock in high school basketball. Of course, this will be the last state tournament where that will be the case. I'm sure Dusty's just as disappointed as you all may be. I say that with a smirk. Sika, too strong. And the rebound there gathered by Hopkins for Syracuse. Titans pushing ball up the floor here. Oh, a little step around, but off the back of the rim. And Hymas here trying to deal with Sanders. Trap coming, and that one, oh, the late whistle there. Foul here called on Whitney. And it will be 1-on-1 free throws here for Abby Hymas. Gottberg and Toole set to come on, though Gottberg is for the shooter, so she'll remain at the table. Steed coming back on the floor here for Syracuse. And a traveling violation. Oh, you get the clear and you give it back. Now Gottberg will come on here. As will Gracie Sorensen for the Titans. And a foul there given by Steed. 1-on-1 free throws here for KJ. And that ball lost out. It will stay with Skyridge. Ready to inbound here, sideline. Bella for three. That just won't go. Gracie with the rebound. Syracuse here attacking. Oh, end to end, but too strong. Gracie had it, and a dual possession there as both Gracie and KJ had possession. The arrow will give it to the Falcons. There's Gray. Teagan. Back with Blackham. Skyridge here, 2.5 away from their third game of the season against the #1 ranked and undefeated Lone Peak Knights. Again, that game set for 7:30 on March 1st up at the Huntsman Center. We'll have that for you right here on KSLSports.com, along with the rest of the girls and boys 5A and 6A state tournaments once it gets up on the hill. Of course, championship Saturday next week at BYU. As the foul given here 40 feet away, and it will be Blackham heading to the line here. Very little else that Syracuse could do with that clock ticking away, and now with less than 2 minutes to play. 2 free throws here, double bonus situation for Cambry. First was strong. splits it. Told you the mark that this Skyridge team prides itself on, 40. They like to keep opposing offenses in that 40-point range, and they've done that here tonight with this Syracuse team, a team that averages 50 points on the season. But tonight they've been well below that average, and a lot of that credit is due to the tempo that Skyridge has imposed on them, the pressure, the traps. The Skyridge defense has been great as Whitney's shot skips across the rim, rebounded there by Sika. Blackham sends out. Skyridge working that clock. Approaching 1 minute to go here. Blackham drawing the contact from Sanders, and Cambry heading back to the line. That the 5th on Sanders. So the sophomore here has fouled out for Syracuse, as Rush coming on the floor for the Titans here. Skyridge heading back to the Huntsman Center quarterfinals as substitutions galore. Line change for the Falcons. As this group gets a well-deserved applause from the home side here. Blackham's second free throw, good. Now she'll come off. One minute to go. Many of the Skyridge boys team here tonight supporting their counterparts. Sorensen's shot won't go. Of course, the Skyridge boys will take on Copper Hills in their second round matchup. That game will also be available here on KSLSports.com. Good year for Skyridge basketball. For both the boys and the girls. The girls going to advance to the quarters. And for this Syracuse team, we talked about 18-5 on the year, 8-4 overall, or 8-4 in region. As a foul there on the shot will be free throws here for the Titans. Danielle Steed. This is a team that was 10-1 in non-region play. They kind of hit region play, and Coach Hamblin said, you know, we didn't hit region play real strong, had some early losses and had to kind of get things righted. And thought that this team really grew through that, was positioned and ready to make a run. But tonight, the pressure of this Skyridge defense, and he knew it. He said, look, they like to pressure. We've got to deal with that. We've got to execute. We've got to hit shots. And big runs for Skyridge in the first and third quarters just did not allow that to happen. Is now trapped in the corner. Carling trying to work with it and thrown out. As we're down to 8 seconds left here. And out of play. There's no space. You saw Emily Larson look back like, what am I supposed to do? Knew she didn't have the room to work. So Syracuse basketball here. Rush left and scores it. That'll do it. Skyridge 52-39. They get the win over Syracuse, and the 8th seed will have a potential chance, depending on other action tonight, to face Lone Peak for the third time as they defeat Syracuse here in the second round. Congratulations, Syracuse, a great year ending here tonight some seniors that have been big-time players in this program, 4 years contributors in Whitney and Gracie Sorensen, but their careers coming to a close here tonight on the road. Skyridge moves on, 52-39. We'll see the Falcons in the quarterfinals. For Mike Christensen, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us, and join us tomorrow night, Friday night, for boys second round action, and all next week for the conclusion of the 5A and 6A boys and girls state tournaments, only on KSLSports.com.